the momentum of, and you working that shoulder on that wrist ride really turns him. Beautiful. Now he steps over, he just does a shoulder roll. And he's rolling toward the direction of Jake's hip. That's what we call it, a hip roll. It's roll. Okay, let's work on a nice wrist ride into a hip roll Juji Gatame. Now what we're going to do here, what Eric's going to do on Big Jake here, is when you can control, if you can't get your hooks in, okay, I mean, everybody talks about getting your hooks in with your feet and stuff. You can get your hooks in with your hands too, right? Okay, so with his right hand, he's going to take a wrist ride, so he's going to trap Jake's right hand, or right the wrist, and just suck it in nice and tight. You know, meat hook it and suck it in nice and tight where it's tight on Jake. Now, that's his element of control. That's Eric's element of control working over. So what he wants to do now, Eric's going to work around to his right, around the top of Jake's head, keep working around. He's doing this so you can see. And you can see he sets up. Now, whether you do a key lock here or not, that's totally up to you. You might even want to hook like this. That's totally up to you too, okay? But if he wants to get a key lock, that's fine, okay? But he's here. See how he's trapped him. Now, what everybody expects is kind of an udigarami, and that's what Jake's thinking. He's thinking, I don't want to go back further up because he's going to hammer me, okay? So let's look at one way to look at it. What Eric's going to do, he's going to do a shoulder roll toward this way, and watch, he catches his head here, and now he rolls right into a real nice Juji Gatame. Okay, can you kind of do that fairly slow, but still do the full, go through the whole thing? Okay. So he catches the wrist ride, and how he catches is up to you, but he catches the wrist ride. He works all the way around the head. We're going to focus on this in a second. All right? And now he's going to roll over and catch that head, okay? Only thing I'd say is hook his head a little quicker on the way over like you're throwing, like a little sort of gari type thing. Can you do it again? All right. So watch how he catches and watch, the wrist ride starts to move. That traps Jake, okay? He's going to keep working around that head, and see how he pops him up. Now, look, this is really nice here, how he's tightened up here. His right knee is on Jake's back, right about the hip line, about the belt line. And Eric's going to do just a shoulder roll, kick him over, beautiful. Comes right up, and he catches the Juji Gatame, okay? Let's focus in on the wrist ride, guys, real quick, because it's a pretty key thing to control. And how you're setting up on that wrist ride. You're working it, catch the wrist ride, and hook it in, meat hook it in. Suck it in tight to him. And when you do that, really drive with your elbow across his triceps here, because you're really displacing that shoulder joint. It's not pleasant when you start working like this. He'll want to come, because it hurts. Okay, so when I start working around to the side here, start working here, see this? When I start working here, see how I drive into it? Same, yeah. So working in here like this, see that? All right, now when I come around, I keep working around, I'm turning my hand over. It turns and curls up like this, okay? That way you can trap, I can trap here. And now you're in position, you can sit on his shoulder. See the sitting position here, and like this. He's in bad shape. Now he thinks I'm going to keep trying to pull back, so he'll go forward to resist that movement. And that's how you want to roll him into it. That's how this rolling movement works, okay? We're doing it with our knee across his back area here, across the lower back or the belt area. But you can also do it with your leg extended over, this leg over too. We're going to show that in a second. Show it now, do it like this, but show it with both legs when you finish both legs over. So watch how he catches this ride, wrist ride, comes over. Now he keeps working, beautiful. Now when Eric rolls, he's going to do a right shoulder roll, and when he finishes up, he keeps rolling it. Now watch, with his right leg, he kicks over the torso, and that helps trap the torso pretty good too. You can finish with your knee up, which is more the standard way, the basic way, but you can kick your leg over and trapping his torso, and that way he doesn't get up. Now you can do it when your legs like step over, okay? So, and one variation is, stop, come out here just a bit, guys. There, you get a better view, okay. Now watch what he does with both legs when he comes over this time, guys. Comes over the top, keep moving. Now watch, this leg's definitely going to hook the head, but watch what he does with his right leg. Instead of leaving it there, he's going to kick over and come like that and finish. the Juji. I'll quit talking, just do it one smooth through. Okay, last time through. But you can see the momentum and you working that shoulder on that wrist ride really turns him. Beautiful. Now he steps over, he just does a shoulder roll. And he's rolling toward the direction of Jake's hip. That's why we call it a hip roll. It's rolling in the direction of the poor guy on the bottom's hip. So it's a hip roll juji from a wrist ride. It really is effective. And the wrist ride sets it up because even if you don't get the rolling juji, if you don't get that, you have control of his wrist. You've got to control that body somehow. You might do something else. One more time, we'll finish. Okay?
With the leg all the way across.
Well, whichever you choose, doesn't matter. Wrist ride, come around, keeps working around that clock, and it comes over, and he finishes right there. And of course, you'll lever it free, how you want to lever it free. So it's just a wrist ride to a hip roll Juji Gatame.